most people know me by Jennifer Fuentes, which is my maiden name. I auditioned for American Idol in season 2 in the top 32 finals is where I ended up. And that was with Ruben Studdard and Clay Aiken, so that was a long time ago. But it kind of kick-started a lot of stuff. Back then I was doing pageants and kind of singing in the school choirs, and basically any solo I could get into I was singing, and my parents' living room doing shows and talent shows. It was what I was all about all the time. And basically American Idol set it off for me. I didn't make it far into the finals other than the semifinals of the top 32, but I had to go back home and became the national anthem girl and went back to my bartending, waitressing job and back to school. And a year later, the audition for Ringling Brothers and Barnum and Bailey Circus came up, and I became the first female songstress of the circus in the 136 years of Ringling Brothers and Barnum and Bailey to sing for the show and say, "Welcome to the greatest show on earth." And that was pretty amazing. Kind of like a ringmaster, but not necessarily, because it's more like a storyteller, dreamweaver of the circus, which was something new that they'd never done before. And my audition was awesome. They hired me the same day of the audition, which I thought, wow, I've always wanted to travel, and here's my chance to kind of get away. So I left school, I left my little place that I had, and left my car and everything, and started traveling for 4 years with the circus, and ran away, literally, with the circus. And got married while I was traveling with the circus as well to the elephant trainer. And so then became the Jennifer Fuentes Hayward, and recently divorced. So unfortunately, there's been a lot of adventures for me in the past couple of years. So I think I'll stop there and I'll let you ask me another question. On American Idol, we had vocal coaches towards the end. So when I made it to national television as the top 30 finalists, we all had someone coaching us for our final song that we were going to have the public all vote on and everything. And we were given a song list, and at the time, they only had a certain amount of songs cleared. So, I mean, out of 100 songs that they were able to get clearance for to publicly view on national television, we had to choose from these songs. So out of the 10 songs that I auditioned with, because I had previous small auditions up into making it to the top 30, there were only 3 songs that were chosen for me. And I Want to Dance with Somebody from Whitney Houston was one of them. And another song by Mariah Carey, and an Isley Brothers and the Blue Notes kind of song, a little bluesy song. And the only one I could really match up with my vocal coach at the time, and they kept pushing it for me to do, was the I Want to Dance with Somebody from Whitney Houston. So I ended up being the only one out of the group of 8 to do an up-tempo song to just a piano accompaniment. And it was interesting. It was not easy. And of course I was the youngest contestant at the time, trying to do a big diva song, which is so like me. I always want to do something much harder than what I could sing at the time. And it was a struggle, especially it was the first time I'd ever been to California, and with the weather being different for me, being that I'm from Miami, Florida. It's very humid and damp. It's just like the perfect, environment for my voice. Stepping out of that and coming here, it was lozenges, water, 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 and what do I do? And actually having the vocal coaches there, they were really good about teaching us how to really maintain our voices while we were auditioning, and that was very helpful. It really got me through the competition. But yeah, we did have vocal instruction. When I auditioned for Ringling Brothers, I was auditioning to be the female singer alongside the ringmaster. So still being the songstress of the circus, but I was singing alongside the ringmaster for the 132nd edition. And that was for Kevin Bernardos. He was the ringmaster at the time. And they had me do a big number with the elephants and kind of sing duets and stuff with the ringmaster. It was a lot of fun in the beginning. So they have a brand new show every 2 years that they build for Ringling. And the second year around, the directors start to come before they send the circus off to winter quarters, which is where they refurbish the show, send it back on the road, and it's always a brand new show. So it's like you're seeing brand new things happening, brand new acts that come in and out every 2 years. So when the directors come and watch what's going on, they start planning a big white model of what the brand new show is going to be like. And the new director saw something in me and was like, we want her, and we want to build a show around her, and American Idol is going to sell. So that's basically what they did, and they built a big storyline of where the big line was dream big, or the circus of dreams. So that was kind of how I was living my life, and they kind of tied in my story to basically how they can have kids follow their dreams. So it really tied in very nicely, and it was the first time they've ever done a big video screen and a storyline plot, almost like Cirque du Soleil, where you bring a family from the audience, they become part of the show, and I was turning them into different things in the circus, and I had all these magical powers and stuff. It just taught me a lot about traveling and how to take care of my voice and how to perform in these enormous venues, just from playing in Madison Square Gardens or for the Texans, games, or for even singing in the White House for Easter. So I got a lot of exposure and a lot of opportunities out of being part of Ringling Brothers, and I wouldn't change it for the world. But I was definitely ready to go when I was ready to go, because it's a pretty tough schedule. And I also was looking to start a family, so I did leave when I was ready to leave, and I thought, okay, I'm going to leave when I'm at the top instead of when I end up being like the curtain puller or something. Yeah.
Okay, the White House.
Yeah, I got to sing at the White House.
What was that like?
That was amazing. It was a rainy day, so I got to sing while holding an umbrella. But it was a televised event for an Easter egg roll, where they have a tradition they've done for 100 years where they roll eggs down the lawn in the front of the White House, and I got to sing the national anthem. So that was pretty cool. It taught me a lot about performing, no longer performing just one-on-one on stage, little things like auditions. It was huge. It was something in my wildest dreams I never would have imagined, but just thousands of people. So I learned how to just project and be a performer, really learning how to extend my arms and dance and just learning how to do my makeup. And I learned it all on the road. I learned how to basically, like if it was a Broadway show, it was like musical theater. You have to really want people to feel what you're feeling when there's thousands of people. So it's fun. When you learn the whole process, it's a lot of fun. I feel like sometimes I'm blessed, like it all happened too soon and all my dreams already happened. I'm like, heck, I had a show built around me and got to sing all over the place, and do I just hunker down and stop now, or is there something else I should do? And that's where I've kind of, been in that find myself kind of stage, and that a lot of the setbacks were in my previous marriage, and I just don't regret a thing. I had such a great, time learning about myself, and coming out to California was probably a really great place for me to find that. I've made some wonderful friends. I've learned a lot about writing music and a lot about my voice and what I can and can't do and where I fit in the industry too, because I want to know where I could market myself if I went in the solo route. And that's what I wanted to do. I've always wanted to record. So as soon as I came out here, I recorded a demo CD. And then it was in the hands of, well, you're a country star, you're going to be a country singer. And that's where my heart is. I love country music. But I've realized over some time I'm not really, down country girl. I don't got the twang down. I want to be who I am. And that took a little bit of self-discovery and some time to realize I want to do a whole new look and a whole new sound and revamp everything and really be myself. And it takes some time took me a little bit too long to find that. But I think I'm where I'm at, where I'm ready to go to Austin and take the songs that I have and write some more songs and build that as I go along, and maybe something will happen. But I'm moving to Austin, Texas in the beginning of December. And so it's the live music capital of the world. So, geez, something's got to give. I really want to pursue my dreams. I love singing. I have an awesome band of guys here that I've been playing with since I moved out here, and I'm going to miss them dearly. I've had so much fun with them, but now I'm like, dudes, the fun is over. I got to work now for real if I want a career out of this. So right. I want to really work hard at it and find that place where I belong, you know, where I could just make a living doing this, doing what I love. Why not?
Seek your zens. Always seek your zens. Yeah. Well, we're totally excited. On totallyvocals.com, we are totally excited to have you be part of our little family right now. So thank you very much. And everything we can do to help you further anything will be in our thought process.
Totally awesome.
Totally, thank you. There you have it.